All right, guys. No joke. Story time. We have a story. With pictures. I will show them. I promise there's a reason. Okay, but we have a story. So if you want to, you can come sit on the floor. You do not have to. It's like I got cushions and pillows and stuff if you want to sit on the rug. But this is called If You Hop Like a Frog. And we're going to read this story. Okay. So if you hop like a frog. We're not reading the letter. If you hopped like a frog, you could jump from home plate to first base in one mighty leap. If you were as strong as an ant, you could lift a car. If you had the brain of a brachiosaurus, your whole brain would be smaller than a pea. If you swallowed like a snake, you could gulp a hot dog thicker than a telephone pole. If you ate like a shrew, which is like a really small mouse, you could devour over 700 hamburgers in a day. If you high jumped like a flea, you could land on Lady Liberty's torch. If you flicked your tongue like a chameleon, you could whip the food off of your plate without using your hands. But what would your mother say? If you craned your neck like a crane, you'd have to stretch your arm way up to scratch your head. If you had eagle eyes, you could spot a running rabbit from high in the clouds. If you dined like a pelican, you could slurp a triple root beer float in one mouthful. If you grew as fast in your first 9 months as you did in the 9 months before you were born, you would have been a towering tot, taller than the mountaintops, and heavier than 2.5 million elephants. If you scurried like a spider, you would charge down an entire football field in just 2 seconds. And if you hugged like a bear, wait a minute, you already do. All right. So why did I read you a kid's book? Was there math in there? Yeah. I was going to say, let's pick one. So, if you hopped like a frog, you could jump from first base to home base in a single bound. I wonder if there's any sort of math we could do to see if the author is right. That's what you guys are going to do today. So, I'm going to come around and give you an item to check and see if the author's right. You're going to work in pairs. So, like, you'll pull it out, and this person would have gotten spider. So, they'll do the spider check. The information that you need to check their math is in your book. Oh my gosh, computer is too kind of restart. So, I'm going to come around, you're going to pull one of these. This is going to decide if you're working with. Boop, boop, boop. And the information is in your book. I will switch the page here in just a second.